If you've known me for any amount of time, you know I'm always looking for the next challenge, both physically and mentally. The next challenge that is going to humble me, show me I'm not invincible, and build my character along the journey. And this is it. If you've never heard of an Ironman, it is a 140.6 mile race. It has a 2.4 mile swim, a 112 mile bike ride, and a full 26.2 mile marathon. This has been a lingering thought for quite some time now, and there's no better time than now. There's no better time to give it a shot, to become an Ironman. There you have it, officially registered for the 2024 Chattanooga full Ironman. I've never done one. I've never even done a triathlon where you swim, bike, and run in the same race. So training, I haven't even started training yet. Training starts January 28th. It's January 7th today. Just logistics alone of this race, I have to figure out. My bike is totally shot right now. I gotta get that in the shop. I need new tires. My derailleurs are messed up. My shifters are broken. You're gonna follow along on that part of the journey of the logistics to just go into the training itself of this. So right now I'm just doing maintenance, my normal everyday runs, lifts for the next 2 to 3 weeks before full-on training actually begins. The swim, I've never swam a race, I've never swam for time, and where I'm at currently, there's this park that I can run to. There's a water park over there. So in the summer months, I can run here in the morning, do open lap swim at 5 a.m., get my swim done, and then run home. But for the colder months, when it's snowing like this, I gotta find a membership that has a pool, start getting my body used to that as well. Just a little maintenance run, a little over 4 miles, 4.39 at an 8:16 minute per mile pace. Good morning, January 8th, 6:30 in the morning. Just going out for a maintenance run. Wanted to give a shout out to Garmin. I have the Garmin Epix Gen 2. This is the watch that I used for my 31 50-kilometer ultra marathon last October. It's also the watch I just used the 4x4x48 challenge, which was over a week ago now. I did that last Saturday and Sunday. So ever since then, started at 100% battery for that challenge. Have gone over a full week, multiple runs, no charging. It's still at 25% battery life. Shout out Garmin. 44 minutes, 5.17 miles. It's an 8-minute, 35-second per mile pace. It is a little before 7 a.m. in January here in Indiana, which is cold. It's definitely cold, but literally cannot make any excuse. Haven't even started the training yet, so there's that. Just finished upper body strength training, about 44 minutes. Did some upper chest with the dumbbells, flies, dips, pull-ups, squats, body weight squats, and small weight squats, and then abs. One thing that I've learned over doing ultra marathon, long endurance races, feats, is that strength training is a necessity for 1, prevention of injury, 2, building power in specific muscle groups that will help for running, biking, and swimming, any long endurance feat, and 3, it does assist with cardiovascular strength, which does have a huge benefit in any long time of a workout endurance that you may try. Good morning. It's January 10th, 6 in the morning. Windy, cold, dark. It's starting to snow, sleet, rain, whatever. Up at it, getting my work done early. Grabbing coffee with a friend before work. And I know what you're saying. Why don't you just sleep in a little longer? Do your run later. The coffee will be just as enjoyable without having a run or a lift beforehand. And I beg to differ. From years and years of a similar schedule, getting my work in before actual work, the peace and clarity in my mind the rest of the day, knowing I got my work in, I got it done. Get your work in. 4 miles, 4.29 miles, 8:39 mile pace. I don't know if you can see this, but there are 2 things that I really dislike. It's the cold and the wind. And this run was absolutely terrible. All right, today is the visit to Bicycle Garage Indy. It's a local bike shop here. Now here's my current bike that I'm gonna use for training. Got to get the derailleurs, shifters, everything fixed. I need new tires. You can see here, ran over some glass a couple weeks ago, popped the back tire, and these are the original tires that came on this bike that I got probably about 3 or 4 years ago. So it needs a tune-up, and I have a ton of questions to ask them about gear and training as well. Just dropped the bike off at Bicycle Garage Indy, and holy moly, were those guys a lifesaver. A ton of knowledge, a ton of helpful tips. I need new tires. I do need a new derailleur. I need a new chain. My shifters are out of whack. I definitely need a new saddle for all this training, indoors and outdoors, I'm going to be doing. And they taught me a lot about the Wahoo Kicker Snap versus the Core, different models, 1 through 6. It's 2024. I guess they're on model 6. So if you're shopping on Facebook for some of these, you got to keep in mind some of these people might have had it for a year and didn't do a lot of riding, but it might be an older version model, or it could have been someone who has been doing a ton of riding and has beat that trainer down to dust. Those guys are going to get me fitted, get my bike fixed up, and that is going to be a huge start to the training itself so that I'm comfortable, aerodynamic, and efficient in my training on the bike part. Light lift session, mostly biceps and back. Just doing a 1 mile cool down with Remy.